Right now from Florida, we got Florida Republican Senator Marco Rubio. Marco, good morning to you.
Good morning.
You know, we have heard for months and months that the Democrats were looking forward to him being convicted so they could refer to him as a convicted felon. But you know what? We were talking to Mark Penn a little while ago, the pollster. This is boomeranging on the Democrats, and it is igniting Donald Trump's base, and even people who weren't on his side are going, I don't know that was so fair.
Yeah, I think we have to divide the political aspects of this and then what it means to our country. From a political side, you know, this is a big win. I mean, Trump's website last night crashed. I mean, there's so many people giving money. I don't know what the number was at. I mean, it was in the first 30 minutes, it was like $50 million. So, and then I do think that you just walk out in real life. I'm not talking about the people sitting in air-conditioned studios in New York and in Washington, D.C., you know, you guys excluded, that are cheering over this and are giddy about all of it. I mean, I was watching, wherever I was at the time when it came in, CNN was on the air. And as they announced these verdicts, you could hear somebody on the set. It wasn't Jake, but it was somebody on the set, like giggling and cheering and gasping and you know, they were joyful about what had happened. So you take those people aside, the average person says they've convicted him of a felony because he categorized a payment to his lawyer as a legal expense. That's a felony. So I think people look at that as the whole thing is nuts. And when you tell them the judge was an open Biden supporter, his daughter is a Democratic operative, the jury, of course, was selected from Manhattan, the DA promised to put Trump away while he was running for office, before he knew what he was going to charge him with. You add all these elements, and then the way the trial was conducted. So I just heard that moment ago, that snippet with Mark Levin. No doubt this will go through the appellate process, and I do think there are probably some federal constitutional rights that were clearly violated here. So put aside all that. Politically, I think Trump benefits from this. I think they elected him president last night. But what does this mean to our country? What this means to our country is that we now live in the United States of America that looks like the countries I have visited over the years and that we have lectured for years about rule of law, a place where the court system is weaponized. It is used to go after political opponents and the people who work for them with a very clear message. If you stand in our way, we are going to make your life a misery. And, you know, Trump has the means and the resources to pay for lawyers and fight this thing. Most people out there, myself included, if I were charged and facing all of this, it would bankrupt me. I would have to plead guilty to stuff just to get it out of the way, because it would bankrupt me. And that's what I think we need to fear now, is that there are plenty of Democrats, Soros, left-wing Marxist prosecutors prepared to charge people on the right with crimes in order to get them out of politics. And that's a very scary place to be. I never thought I would live in the United States of America that had that feature of its politics. That's where we are now. That's the line these people have crossed.